Howdy y'all, Kristian at Fanatik here, and I want to take a little bit of time today to talk to you about a new product that we just started stocking, REVGRIPS. What are they? Well, in short, it's a suspension grip. If you haven't seen them before, they're really cool, and if you have, you may have some questions that I'd like to take some time and answer. I've spent the last 3 seasons riding these, and I've tried a few of their different sizes and styles, so I feel like I've gotten some good time to really get a solid review going. The price can be a little bit of a shock to some, $90 for a grip. You might be asking, is that worth it? Is it not? I can tell you it is a little bit of an upfront investment, but keep in mind you're buying a suspension component. This is not just a normal grip, so it is going to cost a little bit more, but just like your fork and your shock, once you've made that upfront investment, it's simply maintenance and small here and there changes. You can see we have a wide array of colors in the clamps and the grip barrels themselves. That's available in all the different sizes. I'll go over those a little bit later. But just to get back to the point of the small investments afterwards, clamps are replaceable. All the internals of the grips are replaceable. You can buy a full rebuild kit, which includes everything except for a grip barrel, for $35. So again, I used to go through 3 or 4 sets of grips a year, and if I'm spending $20 to $30 on a normal set, that $90 is starting to look really cheap real quick. So let's go into a little bit of the details about these, how they work, and kind of explain how I put mine together. So the suspension aspect comes from the grip barrel floating in the collar. The grip barrel never touches the handlebar. If I slide this on without the collars, there's a little bit of movement. It's designed to have an 1/8 inch gap, which is a 1/16 inch all the way around the grip, that never touches. Again, the only parts touching are the collars. These collars house rubber isomers, which hold onto tabs on the end of the grips. That's how you get your little bit of twist and vertical movement. You can see out in front of me I have a few washers. Those come in a 0.1 and 0.2 millimeter thickness, and depending on which ones you use, you can change your grip from firm, soft, or their softest setting. There are 5 different setups which are included how to do in the instruction booklet. I'll show you guys how I put my grips together to put onto my bars, what I found to be the easiest way. I like to work in front of me and assemble them on top of the bench. I find it easier than having the grip on the bar and trying to hold everything together. To start, I'll just take my barrel in front of me and I'll grab one collar. This is the same process on all 4 sides of the grips, so I'll just show you once and repeat from there. I've already clipped a few of the rubber feet off of the chain. All these small parts come in a bag at the back of the box when you get your grips. Your barrels and collars are in front, and in the center they even include these rad metal bar end plugs, which work great and also protect your bars for those of you that run carbon. So I'm going to start with my collar in front of me and my grip barrel. I like to use the 0.1 millimeter washers, so I'm going to start by taking a washer and putting it on the barrel. I've already clipped a few of the rubber feet off, but they do come on a chain. Razor blade or scissors work great to get these off. You just load them one by one onto the prongs on the end of the grip barrel, and then once these are all on, I like to wiggle my lock collar onto them, carefully making sure that I haven't pinched or cut any of the isomers. It's easy. Just line up the windows in the collar with the isomers and a gentle push down with a little wiggle back and forth, and it slides right on, just like that. Again, repeat the same process on all the sides of the grips. Install your grip onto the bar, and lastly take your bar end plug, slap it on the end. Bada bing, bada boom. So as I mentioned earlier, this is an upfront investment. At $90, you're not just buying a set of grips, you're buying a piece of suspension. I see grips as the 2 most important contact points on a bike. If you don't have control there, you're having a bad ride. So to be able to tune my grip to have the most control and comfort during my ride is a huge thing. The grip barrels come in a wide array of sizes. 31 millimeter being the industry standard, 32.5 millimeter being their medium size, 34 millimeter for those of you with extra large hands, and besides the standard pattern on the barrel, they do offer a half waffle grip, which comes in a 31 millimeter barrel, but the half waffle on the bottom makes it the 32.5 size. That's the size I've run on my bike for the last year, and I've loved them. Beyond that, You get your Pro Series Rev Grips stocked here at Fanatik with the edited machining on the collars to reduce weight to the maximum amount. Again, the collars come in a wide array of colors, and so do the barrels in all the sizes and the standard grip as well as the half waffle. The instructions that come in the box do go over the 5 different settings you can get out of your grip, and that'll allow you to hone in to get the best experience and performance benefits from these grips. Like I said earlier, I myself suffered from arm fatigue and used it to help myself in racing and riding, but beyond that, I found that just the general shock absorption from the grips has just made my overall ride more comfortable. Besides fatigue, it just, allows me to charge into rougher sections a little bit better, more confident, have more fun on my bike. One thing I notice in corners, I just have to roll my outside hand back and I just bite the corner that much harder and come out faster. So it's been fun. For me, it solved problems. Could solve problems for you if you suffer from fatigue or ride steeper, gnarlier trails. And if you don't have any problems, you'll be able to feel the performance benefits these grips give no matter what. If I haven't answered a question for you today, please feel free to ask in the comments or email sales@fanatikbike.com. And I just want to remind you that the Pro Series Rev Grips are available in our shop, online, and through our custom bike builder. My name's Kristian, and I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go ride.